Hey, I'm Kat. Today we're going to talk about why I think it's important to wait until a retailer is offering a beauty gift with purchase before pulling the trigger. And today we're going to open my samples that I received from Nordstrom. I always mention I don't buy any beauty products online unless the company that I'm buying from is offering some kind of a gift with purchase. It's really hard during advent calendar season because often once advent calendars are released, there aren't a lot of free gifts. Or in some cases, Saks was doing a beauty event a couple of weeks ago and they pulled their advent calendar from their website for the duration of that event, which was kind of scummy. I had already purchased and received the advent calendar, so I knew that it was out there and available. And I thought, oh, what a great opportunity for people to jump on the advent calendar because there's all these samples. And the advent calendar wasn't on their website. And the day the beauty event ended, it was back. So that's kind of scummy. But we're not here to talk about Saks. We're here to talk about Nordstrom. Nordstrom is definitely one to watch if you're thinking about buying really any beauty product. I always keep a list of my holy grail items, things that I absolutely want, that I want to buy as soon as possible. And I don't buy them until I come across, I don't know, not a deal, because these products typically are never on sale, but until I come across an enticing special offer. Cosmetics companies put out so many free samples, and I feel like you may as well wait for a great value of free samples before pulling the trigger on a purchase. So in this video, I'm going to show you the results of my little airport shopping spree that I went on in September. If you were watching international news at all in September, you will have seen that airports in Europe were insane. When I was in Amsterdam in September, my coworkers were arriving at the airport to go home and being put in a queue outside the airport where they waited between 4 and 9 hours to even get into the airport, which by then they had missed their flights. It was insane. So I rescheduled my flight to return home 2 days after I was supposed to. And at that time, advisories were still saying like, get to the airport really, really early. So I did, and then it was fine. I have status on SkyTeam, and the Amsterdam airport is a KLM hub. So if you have status on SkyTeam, you're kind of whisked through the airport. It's super painless, easy. So I had hours to spend in the KLM Crown Lounge with nothing to do while I was waiting for my flight. So what did I do? I shopped. And I was looking on the Nordstrom website, and it being September, I was thinking, oh, maybe advent calendars are out. And they were, so I put a couple things in my cart. I'll show you those real quick. I picked up the Kylie Cosmetics advent calendar, the Apothique advent calendar, and a Sincerely Yours from Benefit advent calendar. I swear I'll get around to unboxing those eventually. I just am surrounded by advent calendars, so hasn't been their turn yet. But as I was in the airport, I was just popping those in my cart, just thinking like, oh, you know, eventually there will be some kind of a promotion and I'll pull the trigger. And then I noticed 3 things had been added to my bag, and Nordstrom was having a beauty event. I didn't even know. It was not on my radar because I had been on a work trip. So Nordstrom was running a beauty event where if you spent $175, you received a certain amount of samples. If you spent $225, you received additional samples. And if you made a $30 benefit purchase, you also received benefit samples. They were also running a promotion where you got like a 25-piece sample set if you purchased an item from specific brands. None of them are brands that I ever buy anything from. So I don't have that to show you, but I will show you what I received for absolutely free, no charge, from Nordstrom, just for making a purchase that I would have made anyway because it's advent calendar season and I can't help myself. As I'm opening these samples, I'll keep a tally down below so you can see just how much potential there is for value in these free gifts with purchase that Nordstrom does. First item is this free benefit kit that I received for spending $30 on benefit. And the first item in it is this really cute little fuzzy makeup bag. And it's branded on the back here. It has a really cute little ribbon pull. And then inside of it are 3 products. The first one is a They're Real Magnet Mascara. The second is a 24-hour brow setter. And the third is this cute little Porefessional Light Primer. I love mascara. I love tiny little mascaras. So I also love makeup bags. I like to have like a pretty fresh makeup bag when I travel, and they often get kind of trashed. So this was a great gift with purchase to get when I was gonna be buying something anyway. This was a total surprise. I didn't know it existed. Now we'll move on to the free samples for spending $175. The first item is a Gucci mascara. I have never used a Gucci mascara before. I love that it comes in a tube similar to how Wander Beauty is packaged. I really like this packaging because you can kind of mush it around, so if it's like really cold out or if you're getting to the end of the product, you can kind of manipulate it onto the wand. From Yves Saint Laurent, we have Illicit Nudes. This is a sample of both lipstick and stain. So here's this. It even has a little applicator at the bottom. From By Kilian Fragrance, we have Love. From Giorgio Armani, Acqua di Gio. From Valentino, we have Born in Roma, Coral Fantasy. From Yves Saint Laurent, we have Libre. From Dr. Barbara Sturm, a super anti-aging serum. From Augustinus Bader, a tiny little cream cleansing gel sample. I actually love these little individual packets for travel. From Jo Malone, an English Pear and Fresia cologne. From Estee Lauder, we have a Re-Nutriv Ultimate Diamond Transformative Energy Cream. This packaging feels so luxe for a complimentary sample. From Yves Saint Laurent, we have Lash Clash Mascara. It's a good size sample mascara. From Versace Pour Homme, we have Dylan Blue. This is a men's fragrance. I love miniature bottles. Look at this, it's so cute. From Givenchy, we have L'Interdit. I probably said that wrong. Also from Versace, we have some EROS perfume. From Kate Somerville, a Kate Ceuticals Total Repair Cream. From L'Occitane, a Reset Night Serum. This is such pretty packaging. From Kiehl's, a powerful strength line reducing concentrate. And from Frederic Malle, we have Portrait of a Lady. I'm also not entirely sure that I pronounced his name correctly. It's one of those things that you read a lot, but you never hear anybody say, so I don't know. Now on to the sample bag that was added on once I met the $225 threshold. I think that my entire order was like $230, so it's kind of cool to get all these samples. From Viktor and Rolf, we have Flower Bomb. I have so many of these little cuties. Ooh, from OSEA and Undaria Algae Body Butter. I don't know that I said that algae correctly. I really like OSEA products. This is amazing packaging. This is the same packaging that the full-size body butter would be in. This is a glass jar. From DARPHIN, we have Stimul Skin Plus. I've had this cream before. This is an eye cream. I don't remember if I loved it or thought it did nothing. From Peter Thomas Roth, a Water Drench Hyaluronic Cloud Cream Hydrating Moisturizer. I was not a fan of the Water Drench eye cream. It came in the Anthropologie Advent Calendar last year. Hopefully this moisturizer is better. From Revive, I think that's how you say it. This is our Moisturizing Renewal Cream. This brand is super expensive, so this is probably a lot of dollar amount, although as you can see, it's like half full. From Sicily, we have an ecological compound, day and night, for all skin types. On a paper card from Isolazzo, we have a facial oil. I absolutely love facial oils. I will take them attached to a card or any way I can get them. From Clos de Peau, we have a cute, tiny little facial bar. And the last thing in this sample extravaganza is from La Prairie. This is their Skin Caviar Luxe Eye Cream. Here is the packaging. I was really expecting something a little fancier because this is such an expensive product. So that's it for this sample extravaganza. I just think it's really important if you're going to be spending money on beauty products, you may as well wait until there's some kind of a fantastic additional items with purchase, because the more things that you can try without spending your own money, the more likely you are to find like your holy grail items, things that you really love, without having to put up the money up front, try it, realize you hate it, and then start that cycle over again. So I love samples. I always try everything that's made for my skin type. I have really dry skin. I'm not gonna try like an acne product or something for combination skin, but I found some amazing products from free samples provided by major retailers. I wish more retailers gave out samples. Like Sephora used to be really generous with samples, and I used to fall in love with things that I received samples of. And now they're super stingy with samples, at least where I am. So I don't even really shop there anymore, just because if I can buy the same thing at Saks Fifth Avenue for the same dollar amount, but they'll send me $100 in samples with my order, obviously I'm gonna shop at Saks over Sephora. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.